Hello. Um, first things first, I'm sorry. I am sorry to myself. I'm saying this to myself because I could have recorded a video yesterday, day before yesterday, but I did not. I mean, although I'm not trying to say that I did nothing throughout the day and just you know, sat around, like, did nothing. I had some work, but I think I could have, managed to record a short video and upload it, but I chose not to, and I see, like me, like slacking off again. And I mean, like right now, like before I pressed the record button, I was like sitting, like my camera was open, and I was just like staring at myself, like constantly in this dilemma whether I should be recording or I shouldn't. And yeah, eventually, like I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it. So yeah, I could have recorded, I mean, like videos for yesterday and day before yesterday, but I did not. And I was feeling bad. Like I said in my last video, I mean, like I just didn't want, wanted to be dishonest to myself, and that's exactly what I did. But like I had to record this video right now because I mean, like, of course, yeah, this is me, um you know trying to make of to myself, maybe something like that. But yeah, that's how it is, and I don't exactly know what I am talking what I'm gonna talk about in this video. I mean, like, I've got no idea. So if I have to talk about my previous 2 days, like past 2 days, I mean, like, it's nothing much, like today, I actually went to bazaar and I did this tattoo thing of mine. It's a really old tattoo, but I made it like more prominent since it was like already fading. All the ink was gone actually, and it was looking kind of bad, so I just wanted to do something about it. So I just went up there to my regular tattoo studio here in Darjeeling, Nakul's Tattoo Studio, probably. I don't know exactly the name of the studio, but the one who owns the studio, the guy's name, his name is Nakul, and he's a chill guy. I like this guy, and he's a really reasonable guy, and he does his tattoos like pretty well. And me personally, I think he is one of the best out here in Darjeeling. I don't know. I mean, like other places, how they do, because since the very beginning, I've got like 2 tattoos in my body. I mean, I can't say 3 because like one was a cover up, but anyways, there's 2 tattoos, and both of it I did it out there. And yeah, he's a good, nice guy. He's a chill guy. That's all I can say, and he does his work pretty well. Yeah, that's what I did today. And I mean, like, I mean, I did had other reasons to go to the town, but I mean, I wanted to apply for my thing, the passport, but I couldn't. Since it was Sunday today, most of the thing, the cyber cafes, like everything was closed. It was not open. So yeah, I just did this tattoo thing, and then I came back. I came back home, and what did I do? I did nothing. And about yesterday, I mean, yesterday was also, you know, not so much, but yeah. For me, the highlight of the day was me cooking chicken yesterday. I mean, like for dinner. So yeah, that's all that is all that's coming in my mind, because it turned out to be like pretty good, you know. Like, yeah, I was not expecting it to be that good, but yeah, it was kind of tasty. My dad liked it. And yeah, that was all about my past 2 days, maybe. And then today, I was really not in the mood to record myself. But here I am, you know. I mean, like, I had to do this today. I had to. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't even know what I'm supposed to, you know, there's nothing in my mind to talk about right now. I was actually thinking of recording yesterday as well. You know, I was just thinking, okay, I gave it a thought, but what happened was I was like thinking to give myself some sort of challenge, you know, more like a 10 minute, a 15-minute challenge, something like that. 15 minute and me talking like all sorts of nonsense. I don't know what I would have talked in those, like in this, like 15 minutes, but yeah, I was thinking of doing that, and then, I I was thinking, and I kept thinking, and then I went to sleep. So basically, I just thought, and I didn't really, execute the thought, the idea. But today, too, I would say I was thinking of recording myself like since morning. But again, I kept thinking, I kept thinking. And at the end, I mean, like, look at me. Like, I'm almost, I would have, like, probably around 1 hour later, I would have been asleep. Like, if not asleep, I would have lost all hope to record myself, to record this video. So yeah, I think I made the right choice. I'm feeling good now, you know. I'm feeling good. And yeah, I mean, tell me, like, how do these people, are these like videos, like what I see in YouTube, like when I see all these people like talking, and it's a fucking half an hour 40 45 minute long video. Is it like most of them are like, are these videos, are those videos scripted? I want to know. I mean, like, if not scripted, how are these people like able to talk for so long, like, like relentlessly? Makes me wonder. And yeah, here I am, like, I'm trying to talk in front of the camera for 8 minutes now, and I'm already running out of, like, thoughts, words, whatever you might call it. But yeah, that's what happens to me. Maybe it's because, like, I'm just starting and I'm not used to talking to the camera, right? And yeah, another thing I think I should be confessing this is that in my last video I said that I will go to the gym and be consistent. I will be consistent, like big talk. But guess what? I did not go to the gym today, yesterday, day before yesterday. So that's basically, I mean, I lied. I lied, not to whoever is watching this, but to myself. I know that. I know. I lied to myself, and I feel sorry for myself. But the thing is, I mean, like, the drive I used to have, the kind of this energy, the drive, the motivation I used to have. This shitty word motivation is like not real, okay? But I used to have some sort of motivation as well. But I'm gonna complain again. I don't want to hear anything. Let me just yap, okay? So yeah, since I developed this sciatica something, this condition, I mean, like, there's so much less I can do at the gym, like, there's only so much I can do, is what I was trying to say. So, yeah, and the best part of the gym is leg days, and for me personally, I love back days. I love training my back. So, but in my case right now, I am not supposed to do, like, any sort of exercise that is going to put, like, my back at risk, or can also say my back shouldn't be yeah, there should not be, like, too much pressure out there in that region. And in my gym, of course, it's not a, you know, big ass gym with all sorts of equipment, but it's a small gym. I mean, like, okay, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's hardly a gym, but I have this. I'm glad that I at least have this. But yeah, I mean, like, I only have so much out there, right? And to in order to do, like, leg days and back days, I mean there are not, I don't have, like, the kind of equipments that is going to be, like, much easier for me to do, like, the exercises I need to perform. And most of the thing I need to do out there, like, freehand, or like, more compound lifts. But I cannot do compound lifts. I mean, like, I can barely bend over. Like, bending over makes the nerve, I mean, the spine is going into a flexion mode. Like, it's the spine is flexing, so the herniated disc pinches the nerve. Okay, so the nerve pinches, sorry, the disc pinches the nerve, and then I get this sharp shooting pain, from my ass down to my ankle. And I basically, I cannot do all these exercises, so there's not much for me to do out there, right? And again, for this condition to get better, I am supposed to be consistent with the rehab, all sorts of, like, exercises, which I already know. I've been to rehab. I mean, like, I've done physiotherapy, like, twice, once in Gangtok and another time out here in Darjeeling as well. So I know plenty of exercises, how to do, what to do. But still, my lazy ass is not willing to go to the freaking this gym out there and do what I'm actually supposed to do, right? And I mean, like, I don't know who is going to watch this. I know someone who is going to watch this, but I'm not asking this to you, okay? But yeah, besides the one I am talking about, if anyone else is watching this video, and if you've got something to say, like, something, I don't know, it could be whatever, but some sort of, like, do this, like, okay, you want to make a habit of doing this, you can try it out this. I mean, if someone is going to watch my video. And even, I don't know whether the people, those who, this video, I don't know how it's going to reach people, like what sort of audience. But whoever is seeing this, if you've got something to say to me, and that could like possibly pick my lazy ass off my bed and then go to the gym and do this thing consistently, probably some sort of a challenge, maybe a challenge. If someone is watching, yeah, now, okay, if someone is watching this video, and if you are still with me, okay, like, because it's already 15 minutes and I don't know whether people are going to watch the whole video or not, but yeah, if you are watching this and if you can challenge me to do something about my laziness, I think if it's a challenge, if it's something like that, I think I will be pretty motivated to just get up and like, someone just challenged me to do this for a certain period of time, I am going to do this. But I mean, I think I'm going to have this thing in my mind. So yeah, I mean, like, if you've got something to say, just drop it in the comments, and yeah, you can write whatever. And yeah, that's how it has been. And I'm just here, like, doing nothing again. I feel good that I'm recording this video. I've got nothing else to say, yeah. But definitely I would say that some a condition like this, or I think any sort of like a medical thing, like physically, if you are like hurt or something like that, I think it becomes really tough. It becomes really tough because I personally feel like after this, I lost all the motivation, all the like discipline and everything, like whatever I had, because I remember me being like so crazy about the gym once upon a time. I mean, like, I wouldn't miss a single session. I used to be so crazy about the gym. I mean, I used to love lifting, but since I, like, ever since I got this condition, it's like I cannot do like so many things, like so many exercises which I love. And it's actually more like, it makes me think like, like, if I think that if I'm like thinking of going to the gym and working out today, I'm going to be thinking about what all things I can do, right? So exercises, let's say that it's coming in my mind, maybe squats, maybe I'm thinking about a whole body workout. I'm thinking squats, I'm thinking Bulgarian split squats, maybe. I'm thinking I mean, like, I don't have equipment, so what else I can do? I can do calf raises, yeah, right? And that's pretty much it. I mean, like, I can only work my quads, my quadriceps, and my hamstrings. Besides that, I've got nothing that is going to help me. Oh yeah, of course, I think about like RDLs, right? RDLs for my hamstrings. RDLs. But I cannot do that shit. You know how, I mean, like, if you are someone who goes to the gym and works out, you know how you are supposed to do, how you're supposed to perform this exercise that's called RDL, right? It's basically hinging movement. hip hinge, your knees slightly bent, and you're supposed to, basically your hamstrings are working more in the stretched part rather than the contraction part, the contracting part of the muscle. So yeah, I mean, the stretching part is the part where I get, like if I try to do it, I'll feel the pain. I am definitely going to feel a pain that shoots down, like from my, like I said, from my buttock right down to my ankle, which is obviously going to make me feel like not doing it anymore, right? So yeah, I mean, like I think about all these exercises. I mean, previously, like a year ago, maybe I used to love all these exercises, and I am mostly a believer of more, like compound movements, more um, free weights thing rather than machines. So yeah, I mean, I used to love all these exercises, especially the three compound movements, the big ones, deadlifts, bench presses, and squats. My PR was pretty good back then. My deadlift was 190 kilograms, and my bench press back then was 115, and then my squat was 160. I mean, like I was freaking strong, back then. But yeah, again, coming back to this condition, I got this, and then I stopped. I mean, like it literally made me feel like not going to the gym, because there is so much that I love, but I cannot do that, right? So I'm like, what am I even going to do? Like squats, free squats. Besides that, any compound movement, any back exercises that includes hip hinge or bending over, simply bending over, that is, I'm not supposed to do that, right? So I'm not going to. I'm not able to do all these exercises, and I don't have machines out here. So of course there's no chest supported rows, and all sorts of, all kind of things. I mean, like I don't have the facility out here. But again, see, I am complaining. In order to get this and this condition to get better, it is rehab. It is rehabilitation and consistency with rehab. Makes me wonder, yeah. I mean, like, I know, right? Okay. I know that if I do rehab consistently, I might be, this thing, whatever I have, this might go away. This will go away, like, definitely. If rehab, if I do my thing, like, consistently for a certain period of time, maybe like months or 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, it is going to get better, right? Me knowing the fact that if I do this, it is going to get better. Why am I not doing it? I mean, like, why is my, yeah, I know, I know. Actually, I know the answer. I know the answer, but I know. You know, the funny part is, I know the answer to the question I just asked just now. I mean, like, basically, I know everything, okay? Like, I know that me doing rehab is going to make me feel better. And I know for the fact that, me doing rehab is going to make me feel better, but still, I'm not doing this. And again, I also know why I'm not doing it. Even after knowing the fact that if I do this thing consistently, it is going to make me feel better, I am still not doing it. Okay? I mean, like, that means like I know everything, but still, what the fuck? Okay. Now it's getting like kind of, confusing. Anyways, I think it's like to see the fact that like I was saying that I don't know what to talk about, and then I just yapped for 25 minutes. That proves me that, and that proves that I am a certified. What's this? Certified yapper. Okay, so I think the rest of whatever I was talking, I'm going to discuss in the next video because this video is getting too long. So, until we meet again, good night.